Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So I'm going to go straight in with iMaylee 011, which is a white. I'm going to paint them all white, so I'll only show you one because there's no point me showing you all of them. And we're going to be using Shemodern today. I'm going to be using watercolour polishes today. So that is 2 coats with a matte top coat there. So I'm going to be using the Neon Sheer Jelly in red and green first. So I do have a little dish of water. So I'm just going to apply them randomly on the nail and make like a kind of like marble effect. So these are obviously sheerer ones. They're not opaque ones, but I think it turned out really, really nice. So I'll just apply it where I want it, and then I will go in with a brush. You just want to make sure obviously that you haven't got the other colours on your brushes before you put them back in. So this is the brush I'm going to use. I think I use this one all the way through, or do I change it? I can't remember. So this is dry. This hasn't got any water on it at all, because the more water you use, it's going to take longer to dry, and also it's going to shear it out even more. So you're better off using a dry brush and removing the product that way. So I've just wiped it off just on a bit of kitchen towel, so it's still dry. So I will just continue doing this until I'm happy, and I will pop that under a fan just to speed up the dry time just a little bit more. So I'm happy with that, so I will just pop that under the fan. I'm going to use Born Pretty Sweet Fruit L001, and I'm going to go in with the opaque black sticky stamping polish, because you can use these watercolor polishes over the top of stamping without it smearing or anything. So I will just pick this up. Obviously this tip is longer than the image, so I'll have to pick it up twice and place it on the nail. So this is the first image going on here. So second image, I picked up the whole image again, and then I removed whatever parts I thought I needed to remove, just so it sort of like flows a bit better. I'm just trying to line it up the best that I could. So there you go. And then I'm going to pick up another image, which is going to be these cherries. So you just want to just pick it up and then remove what you don't want on the nail, and then just place it on where you want it. I do select some other cherries and that lot off of the plate to add to it, so I will kind of time lapse that so you're not here for ages. So, and then this one I'm going to do full cherries on this one. I would just remove that tiny little bit at the bottom, just with a little bit of rubbing alcohol. So I'm just going to just line it up and place it where I want it. So, oh, there you go. Right, so I'm going to start doing the colouring in now. So I'm going to use the green and the red, and I think I add another colour later on. I think it's the red, something like that. So my brush is still dry, because I want these colours to be opaque, but I do try and do like a little bit of shading. So what I would do is I will pop some music on now and just let you watch this bit, and then if I need to come back, I will come back. Okay. Okay, I'm going to add in the opaque red watercolour polish now, just to sort of like, I think it was to do the cherries. I can't remember now. Can't remember what I did. Yeah, so I'm going to start using this, and then exactly the same way. Just be aware that obviously, because this is an opaque one, it's going to be very, very, very strong in colour. So you can thin it out with water. Just again, don't add too much, because otherwise it will be really washed out. So I will just continue colouring this in, and then I shall come back. Okay, so on this one, I'm going to add like a mix of the sheer neon one and the opaque one, just to give it a little bit more sort of is it contrast? I don't know, can't think what the word is. So yep. And all these I put under a just a small blowing fan. It didn't take very long to dry at all. Obviously, the more saturated it is, it's going to take longer to dry. So just bear that in mind. So if you add water to it, it's going to take longer to dry. So we're going to go back to this one, and then I'm just going to add the opaque one. And as you can see, where they're starting to dry, you can still see the outline of the images that I've used as well, which I think is really, really good. I do really enjoy using these. It's like reverse stamping, but you're not doing it on the stamp head, you're doing it on your nails already. So I'm just trying to figure out, because there's like a mix of flowers on there as well. So I'm going to add a little bit of the neon sheer yellow just to these a few of these flowers. So I'll just continue adding that, and then I think I add it to, yeah, I add it to like the label bit that says cherry, just so it stands out a bit more. And then obviously just gonna paint that little bit of green on there. So I'm going to use the Armely glue gel. I can't remember what it's called now, but I'm going to use this as a foil glue. So it's very good as a foil glue. So this is completely dry now. Camera's not focusing, but you just want to apply just a thin even layer like you would with any other foil gel. And this is the foil I'm going to use. So I'm just going to cut off what I want. So I'm just going to place it where I want it. The advantages with this is that because it's a clear background, you'll still be able to see the marble that we did earlier. So I'm just going to place it down how I would normally do it, and just rub my finger up the middle and down the sides, and then yeah, just wait until it's ready. No, I don't need to speed it up because it only takes a very short amount of time. And yeah, there you go. Perfect. So on this one, I'm going to do a marble, but over the top. So I'm being very careful of that of the yellow. So I'm going to do the same two colours, the sheer red and the sheer green. Don't worry if you go over the stamping, because I'm going to go in with a dry brush and just remove the parts that are on top of the images, because the watercolour's already dry, which is what we used to colour the images in, and because it dries water resistant, placing another layer on top won't it won't, you know, re-wet it, so it won't smear anything. So yeah, so I will just continue doing this and then I shall come back. Okay, I'm going to go in with the satin top coat now. She doesn't do this anymore. Hopefully it will be brought back at some point. So this is this set all done. I will have a small clip at the end and then pictures. I will have a playlist link down in the bottom, because it's in the description box and in the pinned comments, so please check that out and head over to Instagram as well. Well, thank you everybody for watching. This is part of the Shemodern collab as well, if I didn't mention it, and I do have discount codes for Shemodern and Born Pretty down in the description box as well. If you are international, then you need to order the Shemodern products off of Amazon.com. But if you are in the US, you can hop on to shemodern.com and yep, grab them there. Well, thank you everybody so much for watching. Please give this video a big thumbs up. I hope you enjoyed my video, and yep, if you have any questions or thoughts, let me know down below. Well, thank you everybody so much for watching, and yep, hopefully I will see you in the next one. Until then, take care. Bye.